Hello everyone, that Manga Kid here to do another alternative manga spotlight. I know it's been a while, but I haven't gotten my hands on any alternative manga in a while. So this time I'm going to be talking about Fukushima Devilfish by Katsumata Susumu, another Ryan Holmberg translation. And this one is actually by Breakdown Press, which I believe this is my first Breakdown Press title. And Katsumata Susumu, I do have his other release title. I believe it was a drawn-in quarterly release called Red Snow, which was a short story collection, as is this one. This is a paperback. This is a dust jacket, though there isn't anything underneath except just a green book. There are essays at the back. There are 4 essays. So this has the title Katsumata Susumu's World, Critical and Biographical Essays. So there are 4 essays, 2 of which are by the mangaka and other 2 are by other creators speaking about the mangaka and his work. I read the essays. Well, I read the first short story and then I wasn't in the mood to read manga, so I read the essays before reading the rest of the manga. The essays were very well done. I really enjoyed them. There was a bit of art within the essays as well, and then some pictures of nuclear power plant. So the first few stories in this are focused on nuclear energy, and obviously Japan uses nuclear energy quite a lot. And Katsumata Susumu, I guess, was in university studying like nuclear power and whatever, and then decided to not get into that field because he realized that he was really against using nuclear power. And so this, at least the first bit of this, focused specifically on nuclear power plants and how damaging they are to the workers, how damaging it is to the country, and how he just disagrees with the use of nuclear power by just using manga as a medium to kind of spread the word about the dangers of it, without it being too preachy. It's very much just like you can see, the bodies of the people working there deteriorating and that kind of stuff, and it's not pleasant. But I think it's an important conversation, and I think that I love when people use art to talk about difficult things that nobody else wants to talk about, and he clearly believes very much that this is not a thing that his country should be doing and using, and he decided to express that through manga. And the essays at the back go further into that kind of his reasoning and the mindset and all of that kind of stuff, and how what magazines his manga was being published in, and it's just, there's more background in the essays, which I think were very well done. So this manga actually has a blue, let's see if I can, it's a blue kind of tint to it. It's a little bit hard to see. The back pages, you can see better kind of the blue, the blueness of it. So let me see if I can turn yeah, okay, there we go. I'll be able to see it better now. Yeah, so it's very blue, and I think that it added to the story. I think it gave it a very different kind of vibe than if it was just in regular black and white, so I quite enjoyed that. But yeah, so the first couple are nuclear power plant kind of setting, and then the next few focus on kind of folklore. There's some Kappa stories and some what are they called? I don't remember. Tanuki, the little raccoon dog dudes. But yeah, I believe that his other collection, Red Snow, had a bunch of Kappa stories as well, because I remember enjoying the way that he draws Kappas. I just think it's really, I think he's so funny looking, and he's so cute. Like, look at him. I think he's adorable. I know he's supposed to be like a kind of jerk, But yeah, so there's some stories about kappas and tanuki. There's some really beautiful scenery, and some other stories as well, unrelated to folklore. I really enjoyed this collection, honestly. I think it was really well done. I liked the commentary on nuclear power, and I also really enjoyed the kind of more folklore stories set in sort of countryside settings. I hope we get more of Katsumata's work, because I've really enjoyed the 2 titles that I've read, and I think that this is a really beautiful release by Breakdown Press. I think the cover is just stunning, and then the spine looks really cool, and the back, or the front, I guess, of the essay portion is cool. The essays were excellent. I really, really enjoyed them. I typically enjoy the essays in alternative manga, but sometimes they're really long. I found that these 4 were decently short, but there were 4 of them kind of covering different topics, and I really enjoyed that because it kind of broke it up a little bit. Normally, like, Ryan Holmberg would have a long essay. Usually in the works that he translates, it's just him, giving a long essay, and some of them are like 40 or 50 pages long, and you're sitting there reading them, and they're interesting, but it can be, a bit long and wordy. But I found that these 4 essays by different people really gave kind of different perspectives on Katsumata Susumu's work and his influences and that kind of stuff, and I think it was a nice different take on the essays in alternative manga that we normally get. Anyway, it's kind of hard to go into like specifics about stuff because they are just really short stories in here, but I highly recommend Fukushima Devilfish if you can find it. It's one I've had my eye on forever, and then I finally just bit the bullet and paid full price for it off Amazon. But yeah, I quite enjoyed this, and I will definitely read this again. I really like his kappa stories. I think that the way he draws them are so cute, and it just focuses on there's a really beautiful, and his art is stunning. I really like the way that he does kind of backgrounds and things like that. Yeah, it was well done. I recommend it. Highly recommend. If you've read this, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have any suggestions for alternative manga, if you haven't seen me pick something up and you think I should, let me know. I'm always looking for suggestions, looking for new things to buy. And thanks for watching.